Good morning, Catherine.
How are you?
I'm doing fine. Okay, you have a red light violation on the service road of Route 95. You want to tell me anything about this?
I was leaving work. I honestly don't really remember doing it. I'm sorry.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a server and a bartender.
You're a bartender? Where?
At that job, I was at the George, but I work at Chapel Grill. I've been there for almost a decade.
All right. You're working hard. It's a one-time violation. Matter's dismissed.
Thank you very much.
Okay, now let me ask you a question. So most of your job would depend on gratuities or tips because you're not paid minimum wage in
No.
your job, right?
Correct.
I think many people don't know that,
I agree.
you know. So explain that. So you don't get the minimum, if the minimum wage, whatever the minimum, what's the minimum wage now, do you know?
My minimum wage is $3.84,
$3.84?
and every paycheck that I've ever gotten has just been a void paycheck.
So you get nothing,
Correct.
right? So I think people don't know. It's very important that people understand that,
I agree.
you know. So you get $3.84 an hour, but by the time they take out deductions, you have nothing.
Correct.
So the only salary that you get is from gratuities or tips.
Correct.
And so some people are very generous, but other people, I know from experience, you know, are not so generous. And they think, oh, they're making enough money, right? So what do you think a good tip is? I mean, is a good tip 10%?
No. No.
Well, I know, but some people don't know that.
Some people don't know that.
The standard tip is what, 20%?
Yeah.
It's 20%. But not everybody gives 20%, right?
Correct.
Right. Some people think 15% is a lot.
Correct.
And some people, I think few, right, are very generous. They'll give you 30%, right?
Yes.
Some.
It all works out most of the time.
Did you ever get stiffed?
Yes.
Stiffed means nothing, right?
Stiff means nothing, and they don't even. I've had can I say this?
Sure, you can say anything.
Had like a chew and screw where you just walk out on the bill and you leave me hanging.
And that means you have to pay it.
Correct.
You ever call the police?
Not for me, but we have.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to do is, if anyone's watching, I want them to know, you know, you better not eat and run because you're going to get caught, right?
Yes.
And the poor people who are working hard all day, right, for like $3 an hour, are going to have to pay your bill. It's not right.
Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Case is dismissed.